While alcohol abuse may be considered a part of post-secondary life by many students, who may not see their behavior for what it really is, the amount of alcohol frequently consumed would be considered alcohol abuse by health professionals. Consuming alcohol in such a surplus of recommended volumes, students are fast-tracking towards risky behavior and situations that they need to be made aware of early on. Alcohol abuse is the overuse or risky use of alcohol. Alcohol abuse can lead to physical dependency, alcoholism, and alcohol poisoning. What students may not be aware of is that while one alcoholic drink is equal to a 12-ounce bottle of beer, also a 5-ounce glass of wine or just 1.5 ounces of spirits like whiskey, rum, or tequila are also one drink. So alcohol becomes an issue when you drink 7 drinks per week or more than 3 drinks per occasion as a woman, or more than 14 drinks per week or 4 drinks per occasion for men. Another factor is whether or not alcohol is harming health, relationships, scholarly performances, or causing legal issues. Based on this knowledge, we developed a program from different areas of research that point towards primary prevention and harm reduction programs as the most effective intervention. Our plan will create awareness and support for students who need assistance before and during their post-secondary experiences with alcohol.
The program came about from current literature on the subject of alcohol misuse in post-secondary students. This program is a 4-phase prevention program designed to stop alcohol misuse throughout the stages of post-secondary life. This program targets students beginning in the first year and concludes after they have successfully transitioned to community resources after graduation. The 4 phases include screening, teaching, follow-up, and transition. The screening of students will take place prior to the commencement of classes, and all students entering the institution must be screened. Screening criteria questions include the amount and frequency of their current alcohol use, if they currently feel like they have any alcohol-related issues in their life, if they have direct family members who they would consider misuse alcohol, what their family dynamics is like, any possible life stressors, their current social life, relationships, and if they feel well connected, their daily habits that they partake in to relieve stress, and if they have ever and how often missed or skipped work, school, or any other responsibility-typed engagements. These criteria are used to see how at risk a student is to alcohol misuse or abuse, and to grasp an understanding if they are already beginning to dissociate from activities or responsibilities at home and with friends. A disconnect is cause for concern, as the opposite of addiction is connection. Their risk category will determine the need and frequency of follow-up visits the student will have with primary prevention workers. Phase 2 is composed of 2 mandatory 3-hour workshops during the first week of classes and gives information in regards to alcohol and its effects on the body, outlines what a safe consumption amount is, gives examples of possible scenarios they might find themselves in, and gives information about the importance of consent and alcohol use, enable students to say no to any peer pressure they may experience, outline institutions' policy regarding alcohol use, focus on harm reduction as many students may want to use and experiment with alcohol, teach them safe ways to use alcohol responsibly, and give education in regards to other resources that they may find of benefit to them, such as counseling if they feel they need extra help overcoming barriers or if they just need someone to talk to, campus health center to aid with health-related needs, and campus security for services such as safe walks and to aid in certain adverse scenarios. These workshops are designed to educate and guide students on alcohol use, using campus resources, and introduce them to harm reduction planning. Phase 3 would constitute scheduling follow-up visits throughout the year for those who present at a moderate risk or higher, and rescreen each following year to identify the effectiveness of the program. The follow-up visits would target students' personal issues with alcohol and possible alcohol misuse and connect them to other relevant resources. These follow-up visits would also give alcohol prevention workers a chance to continually re-evaluate a student's status in the program to determine if interventions within the program were successful. Phase 4 is a transitional period where those involved in the program up to graduation will still be kept in the program for up to roughly 6 months afterwards, so students can continue to receive health services and resources even after they leave school. This 6-month buffer period is to make sure students are kept well connected during a time of large change in their life. This period will be aimed at helping the individual transition to community resources, their new life after school, and to ensure success in the community.
In review, this program is designed to prevent those who are beginning post-secondary from misusing and abusing alcohol, focusing on both harm reduction and prevention strategies. Our prevention program targets the student throughout their post-secondary education to continuously give support and maintain connections which will set them up for a life of wellness, happiness, success, and most importantly, a life with healthy coping mechanisms and responsible alcohol use.